son of immigrants myself, and I appreciate anyone who comes to this country or New York City for a better life. I have a comprehensive anti-poverty plan that's going to put $1 billion in cash relief into the hands of the poorest New Yorkers, many of whom are undocumented. And I want to see to it that the 11% of New Yorkers right now who don't have bank accounts actually have access to financial services that won't gouge you, the way the check cashing fees and the money lenders and the pawn shop lenders and the remittance fees are taking $600 plus a year out of your hands. It should not be this expensive to be poor in New York City. I'm also starting an educational opportunity fund, $1,000 for any family with kids in public schools, an English language learner below the poverty line or has an IEP.
Thank you,
we
Mr.
can
Yang.
actually help make these people's lives better and more sustainable on the path to a good life here in New York City.
I think we know who won that debate. Oh, it was so much fun.
You destroyed them!
Tomorrow night and the night after. I'm kidding. I don't want to. But it did feel like a great night. I think New Yorkers tuned in, and I think they got a sense of who the 110th mayor of New York City is. But it wouldn't be possible without each and every one of you, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And special thank you to the people who decided to come out and cheer us on outside of the studio. Place because anytime they showed anyone, it was always It's a free kick field work. Yes. So we have only 10 days left until early voting starts.
That's right.
We are this close to giving New York City the kind of future it deserves. And we got to work for it every single hour between now and June 12th. Are we going to work for it? Yeah! This is going to be a tight election, but I guarantee you all, if we put our heart and soul into it over this next 10 days, and then through June 22nd, if we run through the wire, we will win! Yeah! Tonight felt great. I don't know if you could tell too. It's like I had some stuff and I was like, oh, I don't want to I don't want to
Destroy them?
I tried.
You did. You killed them.
Don't use the ace card yet.
Yeah. But we do have 2 more debates left. There's
Wow.
one. And I know, it's fun.
That's a lot more than the presidential debate.
But I gotta say, I think this debate really set the tone. Yeah. Because this was the first in-person debate, and I think people who tune in, this may be the impression they get. Truly, if you did tune into this debate, I gotta say, there's only a 50-50 chance you tune into the second or third. It's true. I mean, I know you all are going to tune in, and we're going to be able to celebrate together. But I feel great about tonight. I hope I made you proud tonight.
Yes, you did!
Yes, you did! Yes, you did! Yes, you did!
so proud is that we are the most grassroots powered campaign
Yes.
of any
Yep.
campaign in this race.
right.
Which I gotta say, people don't seem to be paying enough attention to.
It's true.
It's like they look at it and be like, wait a minute, who has the most support? Andrew Yang. Who has the most donors?
Andrew Yang.
Who has the most passionate volunteers?
Andrew Yang.
And this is a message that I gotta say, a lot of people are just now picking up on. People are like, wait a minute, we really do want to change.
That's right.
Wait a minute, this stuff really has not been working. Wait a minute, I kind of like that guy. He actually does seem like he just wants to help people. And he doesn't know anyone anything except the people of New York, the kind of government that we deserve.
Yes, sir.
More and more New Yorkers are tuning in and thinking, wait a minute, we can have that guy as mayor.
That's
And
right.
if we had him as mayor, I would actually feel pretty good about that. I gotta say, it sounds like a guy whose first name is Mayor. Like I think somewhere
We gonna change your first name.
somewhere in this country, there's a guy named Mayor. But I gotta say, I'm more excited than ever because I can see it clear as day. I can see us all in an environment a bit bigger than this one, celebrating our historic victory on June 22nd. And then I get to actually do this job that I'm getting more and more revved up to do because so many people have had their hopes dashed by administrations of the past. So many people have become disillusioned and given up, and I've seen it when I go out to communities and I spend time with people and they're like, hey, you know what? You actually seem like a pretty regular person. Hey, you know what? I actually believe you. I believe you might even come back while you're mayor as opposed to disappearing for 3.5 years. I can't tell you how many people have said this to me, and then I'm like, of course I come back. I can't wait to come back. Like I
live here.
Well, no, it's this particular neighborhood. I got this particular neighborhood. And I go to a neighborhood, and then they're like, you will come back. I just can't wait to get to work.
Yes.
I just can't wait to get to work. And if we do everything that we need to do between now and June 12th and June 22nd, I will get to do this work, and I am pumped for it. I cannot thank you all enough. Thank you. Let's win this I'm going to stick around and get pictures with anyone who didn't get a picture last time or just wants a second picture.
So looks like that's the end. Looks like that's the end live from New York. This is the Matt Skidmore Show here covering the Andrew Yang campaign in New York City. And thank you so much everybody for tuning in. It's been a real pleasure. Take care everybody. Goodbye.